Welcome to ProServe 2012 training videos. In this video, I'm going to go over posting payments in what is called the payment queue. Now, the payment queue option is not on the popular options, so I'll click receivables and drop down to the post payment queue. Now, the difference between this program and posting, regular payments, single or global, is that what this allows me to do is start out with a deposit, a end of posting deposit. It gives me the ability to enter all my payments into a payment queue, print the report, verify that I've done everything correctly, and then make any adjustments that I may find. And once I'm satisfied, I can then release these postings to the system all at one time. To demonstrate that, I'm just going to simply go through a scenario where I've received 5 or 6 checks. I've received 5 checks today, and I'm going to post all 5 checks in this queue, and I'll just show you how it works. So it's today's date. My total amount of all the checks that I've added up is $472.45. Now I know you say, well, that ain't much. Well, I'm just trying to demo a product here. Yours may be $15,000 for all I know. So I'm going to press enter and start it. The program's already defaulted on to add, waiting on me to add the first check that I received in the mail. Now I'm going to locate the customer either by name or account number. Well, I know what their account number is because I'm looking at it here on a piece of paper in front of me. One of them's this account. It's Fontaine Castings. So I'm going to double click it, bring it in. Is it cash or check? It's a check. The check number was this. Okay. The total amount of this check was $357.07. Press the enter key, press the enter key. Now I've posted the payment. Well, the program is dropping down for me to apply that payment to the open invoices that may be out there for this customer. Now I can enter the invoice number if I want. For example, I can enter 485A, press enter. It automatically found it. I didn't have to worry about the zeros. It was for $50. I'm applying it. I'm pressing enter key. Next one. I could either double click it here or I could enter the invoice number. Either way. Okay. I'm going to just double click the invoice number and apply. Now at this point, I'm done. See, I've applied that payment to these 2 invoices. So I'm done with that check. Now I'm ready for the next check from the next customer. The next customer happens to be 1047. Okay, it's this customer right here. Double click, enter. It's a check. Okay, the total amount of the check happens to be $38.16, which is exactly what he owes me. Now, again, the program's wanting me to apply that payment to this invoice. Double click, boom, 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 enter, done. There's my second check. Look how my deposit now is at $77.22. Okay, so I've got another check here. This particular customer is 1231. Okay, it's check. And I'm just making up check numbers here, but obviously you would be entering the correct one. So it's for $38.16. Okay, There's the invoice. I'm going to continue to apply it out. Done. So far I've entered 3 checks. Okay, now I'm going to add my last check that I got from customer Amy Jackson, which is a 0131 is her account number. Enter. Let's pretend this was cash. It wasn't a check. Maybe she come by the office and gave me cash. She gave me $39.06. Now also notice too that because I pulled this customer up, it's actually showing me what their current account looks like. Okay. Now I'm ready to apply that payment. Now on this one, I want to show you something. Rather than apply it to that invoice, I'm just going to click done. Now, similar to posting payments, what this is going to actually do is end up giving this customer an open credit. You see? What I'm going to do at the bottom of the screen, I'm going to save my print queue. Okay? Now I'm going to print my print queue. And I want to show you what we've got here. So here's my payments. I got a payment from Amy Jackson for $39.06, but it wasn't applied to anything. So it ends up being an open credit. It's going to end up being an open credit for this particular customer because I didn't apply it to anything. Okay. This check came in from this customer, and I actually applied it to this invoice. Okay. This check came in and I applied it to this invoice. This check came in and I applied it to these 2 invoices for that customer. Okay. Now I could go ahead at this point, print that, and this gives you the ability to correct anything that you've done wrong. Now I can quit out of the program. I can come back later, pull up the queue, and it still is exactly where I left it. Okay? But I don't want to leave this, payment open on this Amy Jackson here. I just wanted to show you how you could post an open credit through here. But I'm going to double click this open balance, which is going to kick me back down into the application part of the program. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that $39 instead of leaving it open as an open credit. And then I click done. And now I'm going to save my queue. Now if you'll notice at the top of the screen, my deposit amount has balanced out. That means the program is giving me this release update option. And I won't get that until I have zeroed this out so that my total payments equals the total deposit. Okay? So again, I can print this for my records to verify that I've done it correctly. Okay? Once you're satisfied, just click Release Updates, process it, save all, and we're done. It automatically clears the print queue. And it actually will, actually it didn't implement the batch number, but actually it did, to tell you the truth. If I entered $50 and started another one, actually see it's incrementing that batch number. So each time I do a payment queue, it increments that batch number. So if I went in to print my report for receivables payments for today, I could actually enter the 5th batch, and that's what I would get, which is identical to what I just posted in my payment queue. And if I turned on include the cash distributions, it would look just like, practically just like my payment queue printout. So the payment queue is essentially what I just demoed to you. It's a way that you can post a day's worth of payments into one queue, if you will, to verify and make sure you've got it all correct. And when you've got it correct, you can release it all at one time and you're done. And you've got that one batch for that day. And that concludes this video. Thank you for watching.